In this video, we will learn uh, about the applicability of waterfall charts in Power BI and what are waterfall charts. So, first, what we need to learn what are waterfall charts are. Waterfall charts show a running total as Power BI adds and subtracts values. These charts are useful for understanding how an initial value is affected by a series of positive and negative changes. So, each measure of change is a column on the chart, and the columns are color coded so you can quickly notice increases and decreases across the data. And the initial and final values columns are often configured to always start from the horizontal axis. The intermediate values are floating columns. A starting point for an intermediate column can be on the horizontal axis or on another axis parallel to the main axis. So it breaks the mean value. So the position of the intermediate columns can be fluctuate between the initial and final value, and the resulting view creates a picture similar to concave or convex wave or a random waterfall cascade. Waterfall charts are also called bridge charts. These are looking like this. See, if we can analyze, if we can consider, this is showing for negative values, red one, and these greens are showing are for positive value. So we can conclude the final value is this. So we can understand if we want to view the information in many scenarios which shows the information about to the audit major changes that contribute a total value that represent a measure across time series and across different categories. It also applicable when you plot your company's annual profit by showing various sources revenue and arrive at the total profit or loss at the end of the year. It will also important to illustrate the beginning and ending head count for your company in a year. So it's really important to visualize how much money you earn and spend each month and running balance toward your account. So I guess you can understand what's the importance of this. So now what we will do, we will switchly quick to the data we are going to use here. Which kind of data we are going to use here for creating waterfall charts. So we are going to use order details chart, which is giving information about order ID, amount, profit quantity, some category, subcategory, and it also have an important column that is date. And this is one important point here. It presence of date column. Date are important automatically mapped into a hierarchical field. So this is a very handy for analysis quarter, month, and year. So what we will do, we will now move to the Power BI, where we will what we are going to do here first. We are going to delete or remove the first one map which we have a field map. What we are going to do now, we will go to the get data, we will go to the text CSV. Now we are going to download. If this is not here, we are going here and we will load the data from order details 2019-20, which the data which we have seen here, which is giving the information about order details. So navigate to the pen. We will click on, we will see order details here, and we can see it's open the Power Query editor where we have file, origin, delimiter, data type detection, and we have all the columns which we have seen previously. So we have columns of order ID, amount, profit, quantity, category, and subcategory date. Now Because this is simple data, we don't need to modification before performing analysis. So we just click hit load button. As we add, as we hit load, we can expand. We can see it is taking few moments. So what we will do, we will, this is the report view. We just go to the table view just to see what are the fields, and we, if we want or any kind of doubt we have, we just click here and there to for self satisfaction which kind of data, sorry, this is not the data, this is the data, order details. So which time kind of data we are having. If we are satisfied, here we can see date field is the hierarchical field. You said that presence of, here we can see that it's showing a hierarchical data. Easily you can understand by here. So what we will do, we will go to the report view now, and when we click here on order details, and if we check here on date, we are not going to add here, so first we will just remove. So we can notice that date field is hierarchical field. You can see that presence of date makes the data into hierarchical. So what we will do, we will now, we are going to represent our visualization, which is the waterfall charts. So what we will do, we will go to the first icon in third row. It's showing waterfall chart. So let's click on the visualization pane and click on the waterfall chart. So you can see when you do this date, when you click here, you can see first we need to expand it for better view. Now what we'll do, we will drag and drop date into category card. As you put date into category card, we can see it's showing some values, but this card is not visible. So what we will do here, we will simply drag and drop profit to here void data fields or values. If we just delete from here and we put this profit to breakdown, you can see there is no data visible. So what we at the end, what you will see, so on the y-axis we are going to delete and we are going to put profit on the y-axis. So as you put it on the y-axis, you can see it is showing from the year 2020, and at the end it is talking about 2019. So we are going to show this data for 2 years, 2019 and 2020. First just rename it. If we are clicking here and we put rename, sorry, we select rename and we put the name waterfall charts. Then so you can see here, if we go to the focus mode here, we can see that in focus mode it's clear decrease value is red and total is blue and the profit is from green. So if we simply click here, we can see the value are shown by the date, because on the category there is a date field. So which values are red are negative values and the total is here. So we can see waterfall charts will see is reading all about the values from the positive values, negative values, and then adding them at their own. So we can see easily that these all are sentiments color in Power BI. Positive bar for green, negative bar for red, and final value for blue. So these you can see how to even customize them for how to use the up and down. So what we will do now, if we want some other kind of visualization changes, so we can do here. So if we want to change in some formats, even we can do that, or we want to use some filters, we can do. So we can use any kind of change we really want here. So this is all about waterfall charts from my side. One thing I want to add on here, if you go to your visualization pan, one more thing you can do here, you can create hierarchy in the date, year, quarter, month. So the waterfall chart will behave and looks like in a different way if you if you create a hierarchy here and you can see from year to quarter and quarter to month. And even you can create a hierarchy. I already showed you in my last video how to create hierarchy. So this is all about waterfall chart from my side. Thank you. Thank you so much.